Hello and welcome back to Rollercoaster Tycoon, where we are currently facing the true challenge of the Southern Sands Park. Because we're not that far off our goals. We only need 400 more guests, but oh boy, are these going to be hard to get. Because, we started last video with 1930 guests, and now we're at 1891. And I had been thinking about that, I've been worried a little bit about that. Like, is this gonna be like the invisible wall that we will not be able to surpass? And I was like, yeah, maybe. So, what are we gonna do at the start of this? I know what we're gonna do next, and that is build the second coaster over here. So that's not even a question, and that will boost the ratings and probably attract a few guests. Because if you check this, Salvation is like 7.87. So it's pretty good. This will be 8.5 or something once the other coaster is next to it. So that's not going to be the issue. I want to know why the guests are leaving. Wait. So first of all, what we're going to do is we're going to check if there's any vandalism or a high concentration of vomit, litter, or any other of those sorts. Now that doesn't seem to be the case, Not vomit, not litter, no vandalism, nothing of the sorts. And over here in this more or less abandoned corner, we find the same story. Good. Then I think what we need to check is let's have a look at the guests who leave our park and see why they are leaving. So if we take a look at in like this view, I don't think we have any rides obstructing here. So let's just start from over here. These two are leaving. So guest, you are not happy. Clean and tidy. Intense. I want to go home. How many rides have you been on? Only one. I don't know. If you think the park is clean and tidy and you're not hungry or thirsty or anything, I don't know. Sometimes guests just don't stay long, If all of them are like this. Oh look, this one's just spent all his cash, so that's why he's leaving. You also spent all your cash. You also spent all your cash. You also spent all your cash. You spent almost all your cash. You're unhappy, but you still spent all your cash. Okay. Then you are also leaving. Spend all your cash. You're happy. Spend all your cash. Nice. This is actually looking rather good. You didn't spend all your cash, but yeah, I'm not thirsty. It's too crowded. And then you did spend pretty much everything. You too. So what I'm getting from this is like that. Aside from like the odd exception that we're always gonna have, guests currently are leaving at such a rapid pace because they've spent all their money. And how long have they been in the park? They're guest 933. This is like guest 812. This is guest 460. This is guest 1390. You spent quite a bit more. Now I'm not allowed to open more? Wait, what? You're 460. Okay, yeah, I had already clicked them open. 1032. So, and where are we at right now? This is important, We need to analyze where our faults are. Look, we're at like guest 3000. So basically, I think if we start to have a look at our rides and shave off a bit of the prices, we will see in like a year or so that the guest count will go up. Now, can we do that is the question. We've spent, on average, we get like 12,000, 13,000 or something in ride income. I believe last month it was raining, so this month should be better. And each and every month we spend more or less 9,000 and have a little bit more to spend. So if we lower the prices, we might get less income, But at the same time, if we lower it, let's say that we shave off like €1 across the board, then we still have like, I don't know, 10,000 to spend, 9,000, which results, or 9,000 in income, which results in like 6,000 a month to spend. I mean, and we're getting more and more rides, so, you know, and if the guest count goes up, then we still get some more income. It's just growing. Yeah, I think we should do that. We will do that. Let's have a look over here. Let's see in like profit. Sort. Look, this is where, yeah, I think this is like where we need to start trimming a little, you know. Wow, and this San Diego, what a ride. This is the ultimate money machine. Wait, what? What? What now? Say what? No wonder. Oh man. Well, anyway, you know what? We're gonna be $4 then. Because in the end, the guys come in with like 70 to $100, and with $100, you know, that €1 results in €10 more, which means like 2 more or 3 more rides. But I never opened it. Oh my goodness. Derp. That's all I can say about it. Derp. And then let's just, because ooh, this is even like $6. We will go down hard on this one with 2 from dust till sand. Yeah, we'll lower all of these coasters to like 4. This is gonna impact it quite a bit. I mean, it's like 20% that we're all knocking it down, so it's like 1,000 less. Am I saying that right? I'm saying that right. Ooh, but we do open up an extra one, so I hope that compensates just a little. The Voda, yeah, you also need to be lowered down, yes, and then Los Sendos. I'm only gonna do this with the rides that are profitable, because if we, you know, if we don't, then we will get into trouble a little bit. It's also a very interesting video, right? I mean, me just lowering the prices. Like G, you will also be. Wow, this is just like, look, this is just a thrill ride. This doesn't need to be so expensive. Okay, this will still make us quite a lot of money. Designer D. Yeah, this is more expensive, so we'll lower this to like $4 too. And Surak. This can also be lowered to like, let's go to like 3 on this one. And then Prioara. This is a new ride. This hasn't made that much money, so let's only go to 4. It's also expensive to operate, so Montreal Madness. This is the karting. Yeah, this can go down to 4 too, you know. It's not that well, you know, big or high turnover speed basically. Though then again, if it makes 2,700, then it actually is quite a money-making machine. So you can go to $4, definitely. And then let's see, wow, you can definitely go down to like $2. Because rides like these, you know, that also makes the difference. So Fata Magulis, Sand Sailor, yeah, can definitely go down to $2. That will make like a huge difference, you know. Guys can keep on queuing, and the more we build of those, the better things are gonna be. And then you will also be $2. And you know what's also gonna help? Because we lower these prices like crazy right now. Well, what's gonna happen is that we're gonna get the best value award. I can just guarantee this. Let's go to 3. We had Boilepo. Yeah, but I mean, let's, you know, below 1,000, we're not really gonna lower the price unless, you know, the thing doesn't you know, doesn't have any gas going in. Because also I don't really see the point of it. Let's see. So I'm in June. We just did. Then we have the Harlem Shaker. I mean, I probably could have done this like off camera, but you know, this is me. High quality video stuff, huh? With so many rides. Ooh, look, this is even like $6. Definitely want you at like 4. But this is a coaster, so. Sand Eater, the House of the Husk. This is very new, so I don't really feel like lowering that. Rectangular tube is already $1 and still above 1,000, which says quite a bit about how good the ride actually is. Now this is also going to be lowered, and I think, guys, we're not going to see the effects of this for quite a while, but trust you me, we're going to notice this, and that will also help quite a bit. And then the rectangular tube we just did, eloquence we just did. And then monolith. Yeah, this is the new one. I don't really feel like lowering it, so let's not, because it's new. Now that we have messed with the prices, yeah, see, there's stuff like this. The Spirale du Mort. Look, see, this isn't making a profit, so this definitely can be lowered to like 50 cents. Look, see, this is also important. We also need to make sure that guests do want to keep going on our rides. And this is the Thin Piñata. Also needs its pricing adjusted. This is gonna go down to like $1. Because it's more expensive to operate. It will still make a profit, but I mean, there is a point. We can make like a few rides free, but I really don't feel like making too much of it free. Okay, so we just lowered that, and there's also Flameon. This is free, so that should get gas like really soon. I mean, if they don't want to go on a free slide, then I don't know what else I can do about it. As for the rest, well, seems to me that we got most of it sorted here, don't you think? Bengalese Boonga Boonga. Yeah, this is new, so. Alrighty, well guys, very important stuff we just did here. That was it. Join me next time. Oh wait, there's actually some stuff to do, like building the next coaster. Oh, and also, how about setting this up the right way with the canvas tent style there. Nice. Having done all this, it's time to actually do stuff, right? Let us get to building the next thing. Oh, and by the way, I also secretly, before they started recording, checked this and I was like, really, game? Really? You're giving me this shite? So, we're gonna keep researching roller coasters and hope for a better one, because I really don't feel like building that, because we already have this one here. So, you know, I kind of feel like it's the same like with the wooden one. We have this one, so why build this, right? We have this, why build this? Anyway, this is what we are gonna build, and then we pray for like a better coaster. So, yeah. Continue, build, wasting time with unpausing too early. And then like this, and then entrance, right. We had a plan for this, and that was to have the entrance be right over here, because over here we are able to get it above the station and then basically just join up there. So that's what we're gonna do. So entrance there, and then exit here, I guess, you know. Now, before we continue, what we first need to do is make sure that, because already I'm seeing, I think we're good. Because for a moment I thought we wouldn't even be able to get below our tracks here, but now we're good. We're actually good. So get this done. We need to do this first, else I know how things are gonna end. Oh, by the way, welcome to the longest queue in ever for a coaster of this type. Is it bad? It is beyond bad. Well, look at the thing. I mean, for the other coaster, it is okay-ish. For this one, it is beyond bad. It is just irredeemable bad. Anyway, yeah, we will probably see our gas count drop quite a bit lower actually, but I think we figured out why stuff was happening, so we will see our our fruits of our labor in a moment. Let me see. We have everything sorted, so all we need to do now really is just start cloning the other coaster. Yes, like this. And then basically the same stuff. And then... Okay, so right now, and this one could go even one higher, but I don't really want to do that. All I want to do with this is... what are we gonna do with this? I mean, what we could do is just basically chase the other coaster and intermingle a little bit with it. But you know what? We're gonna do a little bit more stuff around these descents and only have like one loop go around here. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So, beep. This will leave it to height 25. Which for me is okay-ish. And then look, and this is what I meant with this is gonna interfere a little bit with like the other coaster track, because I think this is rather cool. Look, and then now, as for how it's currently rolling, I don't know if we can actually get below this. I have the suspicion that we're a little bit too high for it. Yeah, we are actually. So, to change that, we should be able to do this. And now we should be able... Yeah, perfect. This is what I want. All right, and yeah, we're getting guests in. It's gonna be fine. Now then, as for from over here, what are we gonna do next? Because this all interweaves very cool. We're at height 18 with quite a bit of pace currently, so I feel like what we should aim for is like go over here to this tower first. And then go to the other tower. So let's see that we get that sorted. And then let's see here, because if I were to do something like this, oh wait, now that's actually heading straight into the tower. That's not really what I want to do. And then... I mean, it's kind of cool, going around it. Now, at height 15, it means that the other track is kind of in the way. So what I want to do at height 15 is go around here, circle around, and drop to height 12, and then, yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So, in theory, this should be a possible thing. It is awesome. Oh. It says roller coaster in the way? Fine. Game, if that's the way you want to play it. I'm all game. And then you can basically go around here. Now, as for the rest, at height 12, we're gonna drop right now. We're gonna be at like height 9. So that means that we can go at height 9. What we can do is go around here. And then what I want to do is like... Because here's the issue. At height 9, basically, we need to make our drop at height 12 to height 9. But then from height 9... we also need to get... I think we need to stay at height 10. Yeah, that's what we need to do. So if I were to stay at height 10... yeah, this seems to me like the right choice to make. Okay. Maybe not like that, right? Oh, okay. There's a roller coaster in the way. Focus damage. We need to come up with we need to play our A game right now. Yeah, I think what we need to do is make like a U-turn, because this is at like what height again? Might be difficult to see, but I think that we're not able to really get back to over here because of the path, because that is at like height 6, 7, 8, and we're at height 10, so we can actually go above the path. In that case, this is what we're gonna do. Assuming that my assumption is right, and it is nice. Oh my good lord, look at how cool this is gonna be. Basically we're gonna have tracks all around the path here. And then, yeah, this is the only option, but look. Oh yeah, this is cool. Right, now what should have happened is like the other coaster should have had its ratings slightly adjusted. Yeah, look, see, there's already like 500 added to the ratings. But what's gonna happen even further is like the other one was called Salvation, right? Let's name this one. How about Salvation and yeah, the punner, the point of no return. No. Well, how about Salvation? And there's like this other word, you know, that's like means the same thing and also sounds like the same. Don't really know. Why don't we call this glorification? Is it like that? Glorification? Question mark. No. We'll call this one glorification. You know, with the with the catch that it might be spelled wrong, but we'll find that out later. Now we did build this in like 5 minutes time, which is good. Furthermore, I'm pretty sure that it will make it. We're kind of going out on a limb here and assuming that the thing will also actually be good. So, yeah, this is more like a gamble than me knowing this. But we'll see how it turns out. Now, Salvation is okay. We've already colored that. Let's go for the glorification color scheme, because purple and black, I mean, I'm sorry, or purple and pink, I'm sorry guys, it's not gonna happen. Also, that's not gonna happen. This will happen. Maybe with like the red. And then like this, for example. Well, this looks cool. You know, this matches well with the pillar over here. It's a bit, you know, the yellow supports are a bit, I don't know, they're a bit over present, aren't they? Yeah, that looks better, you know. Definitely. Different colors per card, this is all good. So, we won't be able to go synchronizing it up just yet, but here's another thing that I think will help us out a little bit with the ratings. Let us just add, wherever we can, like a few palm trees. This is like low effort scenerizing. Don't get me wrong, I'm really doing it the dirt cheap way here. This is not a good spot. We need that reserved for like a shop later on or something. I mean, I'm saying that we're doing it dirt cheap, but we actually can't even place it in those that many places. Because pretty much everything here has been covered in like tracks or one way or the other. So I try to add a little bit of scenery, but it's not that easy to actually get the stuff in here. Alright, well, that should be good enough. Wow, and just look at the amount of guests leaving. Let's do another check, because we did one at the start, you know. Let's see. Oh, you're not happy. Well, why is that? I had to go home. Okay, so not thrilling enough. Wow, you have 0 money in your pockets, okay. Same for you. Why are you... I want to go home, I'm hungry, I want to go something more thrilling. Yeah, the too crowded thing is definitely an issue. That was you. You spend all your money. You spend all your money. You spend all your money. What? You spend nothing? I can't find San Diego. Really? Do we have pathing issues? Well, that would be really bad if we have. And for the rest, it looks like all the guests have just... Wait, hold on a second. You haven't been in the park yet. For a moment there, I was like really worried. You've spent it all. Yeah, this is still the exodus we're seeing from like before. Anyway, now that we've beautified it a little bit, I think what we need to do next is open up like the next section of the park, which will be this section, as we've effectively filled up this over here. Ooh, what we can do though is maybe add like a thrill ride here. So we have gentle rides, we have this Harlem Shaker ride. Or do we want another gentle ride? They also have like the tower. I feel like what we really need, what are we gonna get? Oh, we're gonna get the reverse hoo-ha belly roller coaster. Sounds good to me. I think that's like a proper coaster. So let's get back to thrill rides. And let us get something like, how about another cinema? I think the cinema is definitely something that we can fit in, like over here. Let me see, if we were to say that we were going to have the thing... like this, and then with the entrance there, will we be able to? Okay, so we won't be able to place it. So we have to place it there. Great. Not. We should be able to get away with an exit path there, because I don't feel like building the queue next to that one. I feel like we need a queue over here. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna hook up the queue to an area over here. And then what we can do with the exit path is we can have that be over there. Won't be in a shared exit path, unfortunately, but it will survive. And then... Wait, what? We cannot lower this because of a roller coaster? Are you kidding me? I mean, it's also rather difficult to see what we're doing exactly. Oh. Well, that's unfortunate, to say the least. Which means... yeah, it means that we are gonna have a slight relocation of our entrance and exit. There, and then the exit will be here. Done. Doesn't need to be too challenging, right? You. There, done. And let us have the queue. Well, actually, we can go up and then go down. It's okay. Good. So why don't we call this... we're gonna call this Golf Toe. Because in the end, that's what it is. And to that end, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna have this be... Are we gonna charge $5 like right at the start? We're not even gonna do that. We're just gonna keep it at $2. We're gonna have Space Raiders, but for the coloring, let's go with Roman style, classical Roman, and let's have this be white, and then with like a gray mesh. Now, actually, I think the dark red looks good, you know, but this is like a true golf ball on this pedestal, you know, somewhere in the fields. So, yeah, there we go. Good. Now, I don't think we have the ratings for this one just yet. One has passed the... Has it arrived back? Let me see here for a quick moment. Yeah, this is the first card coming back to the station. Good. Well, alright, guys. I think we got most of our woes covered. I think that the guest count will go up slowly in like a few months. It's only April year 3. We got plenty more stuff to do. So that's what we're going to next time when we play more Rollercoaster Tycoon.